Folks, anybody remember this? Huh? Anybody remember this? So we got the patron over here who says this video is for Miss Kayla. And we are going to be going back in time here to the infamous 2020 era of Ikoria. And man, there's some pricey cards in this thing. It has held up really, really well. I mean, I believe these collectors, so we're going to be opening 72 collector box packs. Wait, collector blister packs, which is equivalent to doing 6 collector boxes of Ikoria, which is the same as doing a whole case. This is a case, what they call a master case of collector blisters for retail stores. There's 120, supposed to be 20 per section. You got 6 sections. So technically this is a case of about 10 collector boxes. We're going to be opening 6 collector boxes worth. Then we got another video coming up here with another patron who wanted to do 2 collector boxes worth. So we're going to crack these, see how things go. It's been a long time. The bear market last year did a lot of damage, and now products like this, they were about 12 packs for about $300 plus tax, so maybe about $310 shipped. Then last year with the big crash and dip, and everybody gave up and just dug holes and became carrots, I think prices probably dropped from like $310-ish with shipping and tax, maybe down to what, $210 plus shipping and tax. And now as of the filming of this video, we are now looking at TCG Player. These products or these packs are probably about $25 a pack. So we are approaching back towards the all-time high of around $300 with shipping and taxes on TCG Player. Quite impressive. So 72 packs. Let's go back in time, folks. All right. So the way we're going to do this is I'm going to kind of give everybody a little backstory. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and prep these monster stacks of 12 packs. So we've got 12, 24, 36, 48. Oh, hold on. 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72. So we're going to prep all these. So what I'm going to do, while I'm yip-yapping with you guys, getting the camera set up so we're moving, I'm going to go ahead, if I recall, I just kind of ripped these apart and we kind of set them. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and set up this, and so we don't have to do it in between each pack opening. So like I said, this was the 2020 era product. This was in the heart of the quarantine, tangerine, COVID craziness. Obviously, there was a lot of speculation, drama, and problems. Ikoria was the one where there was no pre-release anything because the world was coming to an end, blah, blah, blah. This is also the set with the Corona Godzilla virus card, which, of course, because of the era, was deemed inappropriate. So they had to change the name. And again, the rest is just continued drama, just goofy history. As far as financial sides, there's actually a lot of the EV of this product is pretty high. Like, it's almost suspiciously high. But remember, we are coming out of a bad market post Magic 30, and again, because of that, well, you know, we are seeing a lot of prices and things that were very distorted and upset. So we got our first batch of 12 packs set up here. We're gonna go to the next batch here, and I do think it's going to continue to take a lot of time for the market to kind of get confidence back after what happened with Wizards and Hasbro through, well, 2022's bear market, the Magic 30, and of course the absolutely awful corporate response from Hasbro and Fireside Chats, the Dr. Cox, the Cynthia Williams, the whole thing that happened at the end of last year. The entire market it's moving forward. It's trying to recover. Stronger products like this seem to be doing a little better on the recovery direction and holding up quicker and kind of, you know, reinflating in price to kind of what things were before the crash and all the drama. There's a lot of products that have not even gone back to wholesale pricing. Ikoria, I'm not surprised. The power level of Ikoria was a pretty ridiculous set, man. Like, I know this was a time when a lot of people didn't touch Magic, and it was a very turbulent time. Like, I can tell you, even this product, when I had Ikoria to patrons, and I had this product, and I was selling it to patrons real cheap for, godly, probably, I don't know, 9 months, a year? I don't know how long it was. Had maybe 9, 10 months. I mean, I would say a good portion of the patrons purchased Ikoria, but most of the orders during this time were like one-box orders. Like, patrons weren't buying this product at the rate they were buying Throne of Eldraine, you know, Eldritch Moon, Shadows of Innistrad, Zendikar, Oath, Kaladesh, Aether, you know, Throne of Eldraine, you know, War of the Spark, Guilds of Ravnica, Ravnica Allegiance. I mean, those were all, a lot of those sets sold. I mean, War of the Spark and Throne was probably the greatest selling Magics that I had to patrons of probably all time in the 7 years I've been on YouTube. The sheer volume of patrons that bought that was just, it was wild, man. I mean, the demand was crazy. So, Sorry guys, now I could do a trash removal here while I'm talking to you all because the sheer amount of garbage here. So now we're going to move to the next thing. A lot of people speculated on buying into the Godzilla Corona card. And I remember making videos to you all warning and discussing all this, how you need to be very careful buying into cards or investing in random cards like that based on just market drama and what I call kind of cultural short-term, I don't want to say like a hype cycle, but like just something that was, you know, in the future, like how many people are going to be like, oh man, do you have that Godzilla with a coronavirus name? Like years are going to go by. And as we're seeing, the era of COVID in 2020 is just this era now that everyone just rolls their eyes about how crazy the world became and how ridiculous the culture became and what happens when you just, everybody stays home, the government starts printing money, and it created a lot of turmoil and problems. So again, I remember talking to you all like, I don't think investing in things that are very kind of hot topics in the short term is a good long-term decision because the world views things very differently the more time that goes by. Okay? So as the years go by, what we experience in the moment is going to be very, very different many years later. And that was my concern. And I remember thinking, this whole thing, I don't know if people are really going to be excited to go back and discuss and experience, the Godzilla Corona card, I had patrons, other people, and let me tell you folks, they were buying that card. It was not a couple dollars. This thing was $20, $30, $40, or actually it might have been more if you had like the foil flashy version or something versus the non-foil one. I can't recall the details, but people were spending money on it and they were speculating a lot. And I remember talking to people. I said, look, if you're really interested in that kind of thing, I would buy into the Made in Japan first edition Ikoria draft boxes that actually have the card before they pulled it out. Like the collector boxes should have the Godzilla card, and I think the pre-release cases, that kind of I don't think I would not recommend buying into the card directly. Buy into the basket or kind of the mutual fund. Oh, that's a lot more than 12. I would buy into the basket of it. So anyway, a lot of people lost a lot of money. Okay. Now, Ikoria as a whole, I still believe remains a tremendous long-term opportunity for people who love Magic sealed product and, long-term being an evil investor hoarder person because, there's not a ton left out there sealed, man. It's been years, and last year's bear market really flushed and did a lot of damage. It really flushed things out, folks, and I'm telling you all, this is one of the better products of the era. It wasn't as dramatic, as you could say, as like Theros. For those of you who don't recall, Theros, another one during the 2020 era, came out and crashed really bad. It came out and Theros was a rough one, man. But then as time went on, Theros reinflated again. It was another situation that was very similar, but everybody loved Ikoria. This was a set everybody loved. Nobody was like, oh God, don't buy Ikoria, I'm skipping the set. Actually, to be the opposite, okay, we're finally set up, folks. To be the opposite, everybody was saying Ikoria was broken, overpowered stuff. All right. 72 packs of glory. And, this was just, in my opinion, Ikoria, I don't remember the order. Ikoria was a broken, overpowered product. That's what I remember from the era. All right, so what was the order here? So we had common, uncommons. Land. Okay, so we got herd. We got deaths. Okay. Companion. Yes. All right, our first one, Apex of Death. Should we try? I'm curious how many mythics. We're going to put a pile over there. And then, of course, the infamous. Oh, that's right. Oh, look at this. Pack 1. Not only did we get Silly Sharknado, but Pack 1, folks. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. This product is a very unique product. Some of those beautiful triomes I've ever, man. Pack 1. Corona Godzilla. Again, it's iconic. It's I almost want to say it's historical, but I would be very cautious as acting like that. It's like an investment or an investable type thing. You got to be very careful on kind of segregating your opinion between something that's cool and historical versus a financial thing. All right, Sharkman, Commander there. The Extinction Event. Remember you? Yes, these were the Seb artworks. I remember those. And of course, the uncommons, commons. We got Octopus Rare. And another, see? This is my point. 2 Godzillas in 2 packs. Like, I'm not saying, you know, it's kind of a meme, but I'm just, you know, I don't think I'd be investing in a card like that when I can open 2 packs and get 2 of them. I know they're not foil, though. Haze, Raptor, Thought, Cloud and Necro, and look at this, folks. Beautiful. So right here, we've got ourselves little baby Godzilla, a bunch of nothing, but another Apex of the... Now, some of these mythics and some of those Godzilla crossover comic book type looking cards, they are expensive, man. Like, even the Triome cycle. Like, the Triomes in this... Another extinction. The Triomes in this set, even some of the rares in this set held up really well. Triome number 2, the exact same thing already. And, of course, an Ancient Guardian for the Godzilla card. But Triomes are $10 to $15 a card. At least they were, and when I filmed this video. When you guys watch this, it might be a few weeks later. Sorry for the delay. Things have been crazy. There's a lot of releases coming up here. But, you know, Triomes are $10, $15 a card in this set. Ooze with a companion. Third Triome. Or, geez. So, ooh, our first Mrs. Vivian. Beautiful Planeswalker mythic there. And, of course, a Godzilla card. So, that's another thing we can kind of comment on. There's a lot of single cards of financial value. If you pause this video, hit a Dawn Glare or TCG Play or whatever it is, and you look how many rares and mythics have a lot of value, it's quite astonishing. We got a Luca. The beautiful giant. Look at the dude. That is one mean kitty cat. So we're averaging okay, another Luca, different version there. And a third flippin' Corona Godzilla. Like, did people remember how easy it was to pull these things? Like, I don't know if people thought they were like a rare thing or what, but you could pull a lot of those, man. But the real money is Triomes, a lot of these rare. Some of the ultimatums are $5 to $10 still. I don't remember which one. I don't think it was that one. And then, of course, some of these companion birds are flipping broken, man. The power, another beautiful, look at this. Flipping beautiful. Triome number 4. And we got the old Armored Killer over here. And again, you can see right there, it's a Gem Razor is the actual name of the card. But that's the fancy, flashy variant of it. But, so, once again, the financial value of this, it makes you wonder what it would be. Did I knock these over? What are these? Oh, I knocked over Common and a little Elemental Kitty Cat. It makes you wonder what some of the value of some of these cards would be if we didn't go through the bear market and the crash. Here you go again. So we got Mrs. Narset there, doing the crazy karate kick for the Mythic. And, of course, we got the Huntmaster Liger. I'm sorry. Every time I see Liger, I think Napoleon Dynamite. Sorry, folks. Old man Rudy yelling at clouds over here. Thinking of Liger, I'm telling you. But hey, the financial value of this stuff is really fascinating. And I just don't know. Ooh, classification. I forgot this was even in the set. Some of these, some of y'all need to price check some of these things. Another ultimatum. Like some of these oh, God, another Triome. And then, wow. And look at that Gem Razor, too. First time we've seen that in a long time. Holy smokes, dude. So anyways, Kayla, hope you're enjoying the video. Sit back, relax, everything. We got a nice long video here to go through. Remember also, on a side note here, as we're cracking these packs, oh goodness, hold on, pause video. Flippin' Dream Den. Anybody? Flippin' Broken Companion Dream Den. Is that card still banned? Look at Phoenix, and there's our very first Full Monty Death Corona Godzilla card. Foil version. So we have hit a playset of 4 Corona Godzillas in the first 12 packs that we've opened. So we are about to go into the second block of packs here. And again, this is from a master case. There's no real order. The packs are kind of just randomized, if you know what I mean. Death Oasis there. We got some nice uncommon. Another Triome. And of course, the Perfect Life Form, also known as the Phoenix right there. So this brings me to the next thing. Because I already know people are going to watch this and they're going to be like, wait a minute. Anybody noticing the Triomes and pull rates that Rudy's getting in these first 12 packs? Okay, so this is going to go back. Oh, we got Snake Leviathan. Oh, little Oozman. Titan's Nest. This is going to go back to the age-old argument that people believe that the collector blister packs have better pull rates than regular collector packs. It's been an argument for a very, very long time. We've covered in the past. A little mythic there, Commander. And we got a little Everwise, a little grandma there, a little grandma. We've covered it for a long, long time. And there's been videos we've done this on, and the pull rates do feel substantially better than a collector box. There's been other videos where it was exactly the same, and there's been other videos where there was worse pull rates. Ultimatum, very nice. Felidar, and Apex of the Hunt, again coming in, and Baby Dragon, they're not worth anything. So, the Rudy, if you want an honest opinion, I don't think there's much of a difference. I'm not buying into the rumor that these blister packs are seeded or manufactured in the machine or fed in the Wizards of the Coast. Or I'm sorry, Cardamundi is not producing these packs with better pull rates. I'm not buying into that, man. Like, I'm sorry, doom inevitable. Now, I've always been suspicious of something else, though. I've always been suspicious of the actual pre-release kits, because I always felt that was an interesting product, where if I was going to seed a product and I was told I need to make a special version, that would be another Dream Den. That would be Sharknado. Is this still like a $10, $15 card? Wasn't this like a $10, $15 rare? That used to be. Another Triome, and look at this, another Life Form. So, if I was going to seed a Magic set, it would definitely be pre-release kits, because that's the first experience that people are going to have on a new product release, okay? That's their first impression. Ooh, Mothman. We got Brood Moth. This was an expensive card. Did this one get banned or restricted too? Golly, we're getting a lot of mythics, man. And another Triome. Holy smokes, man. Like, this brings me to 2022. Like, when they had Baldur's Gate and we couldn't get any of the lands from Baldur's Gate, like, the pull rate of how they were distributed was impossible to get. And I'm another flipping Dream Den. Oh my goodness. Another Ultimatum. And I'm like, another Luca. Golly, look at that art on that thing. It's flipping wild, man. Like, every time I do this, it's like opening shock lands or fetch lands or any Triomes. I love the Catbird. Love it. Like, how come it all feels normal, and then they did Baldur's Gate, and they made the land cycle impossible. God, dude, Kayla, I hope you like Dream Dens. Well, this is like our 5th angry kitty cat. Bane of the is that Bane of Monsters or Masters? Monsters, sorry. Like, it just, oh, look at that. Baby Godzilla, another, who cares? Look at the again, I'm sorry, I should have done more research. I was so excited to crack this thing here, and then, because I know I'm going to get busy here pretty soon, so this video's going to get delayed, but I swear those Triomes were $10, $15 a Triome. And I hope the price is still holding, so you guys aren't going to beat me up in the comments section. Because I know, I'm pretty sure they've reprinted the Triomes too. There you go. You guys even see that? Apex of Wishes. I know it's kind of tough to read some of the font there. And look at this, folks. Another flippin' Supersonic Queen, also known as, you can read that? Luminous Brood Mothman. Holy cow. Like, I feel like we're getting ridiculously good pulls. And it's been so long since I've done a Ikoria, I don't know if it's considered normal, or if we are getting insane pulls right now. I don't know if people are yelling at the screen like this is an insane video. Another Godzilla, of course. So we've already hit, I believe, 5 Corona Godzilla cards. And we are approaching, this is the halfway point right there. That we've hit 5 Godzillas, that's what I'm telling you all. Like, I don't know why people were speculating on the Corona card, man. Ancient, oh, that was a bad pack. Like, I've said it over and over. I don't know why people, like, if you wanted to, I told everyone the same thing. Don't try to pick the hot card, man. Nest Warden. By the way, weren't some of these Commander or Brawl deck cards like this, weren't these really sought after for a while? Can someone tell me if I'm being crazy? Wasn't it like a Brawl deck? Or like I swear, I don't remember now. Ultimatum. I swear some of these cards are looking familiar, man. Gem Razor, look at this. Holy smokes. King of Cosmos, Apex, when's the last, dude, this used to be like a $30, $40 card, man. Is that still a $30, $40 card? Like, the pull rates of this thing are crazy. Like, absolutely wild, man. Champion of Freedom, gorgeous human soldier there. We got another Ultimatum, beautiful Mythos with the old Seb artwork. So yeah, Seb McKimmon artwork. I wasn't sure if I was going crazy. Phoenix. And look at that. We got this one we haven't pulled yet here. Our first appearance of the Awoken Titan, also known as Apex of the Hunt. So I'm going to, hold on, pause real quick. I just want to see where we're at. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we have 20 mythics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Triomes and 20 mythics in 2 boxes worth of these collector packs. How is that not amazing to anybody? But I'm freaking out over here. Like, Kayla's gonna buy a private jet and fly around after this. It's flipping crazy, dude. Wellspring. Octopus. And there you go. King of Monsters. I don't know if we've pulled this Godzilla yet. Okay, so we're going now. We're officially in box 3 out of 6. 3 out of 6. About to hit the halfway point. Exemplary. The companion. Dude, the companion thing was so broken to me. I don't know. But people seem to have loved it. God, look at this. Look at this one. Apex of Thunder. I think it's the first. Have we hit this one yet? The old elemental dinosaur kitty cat. Like, when we did box openings of some other sets, like even last year, like even doing a box opening like Crimson Vow or Midnight Hunt, like you don't get pulls like this. Look, you even get a dinosaur turtle. How do you not like, ooh, there's a cub. Alright, Apex of the Hunt again, and that is it for that particular one. So, it's amazing, man. Like, this product, like, I know it feels like this thing came out yesterday to some of you watching this channel for long term. This product's almost 3 years old, man! This is almost a 3-year-old product. That's how much time has gone by, everybody. Phoenix, Armored. Oh, our first appearance of the full Monty. Triumph, Borderless Showcase, Rudy's X Repairman Foil Triumph. Like, if the regular Triumphs are 10, 15 bucks, is that like 20, 30 bucks? Or is flashy versions, maybe that doesn't mean anything anymore. Skybird, look at that. Apex of Forever. Brocos. Oh, another. So many Triumphs, man. And then Godzilla Doom. So many Triumphs. Holy crap, dude, that's wild. Like, I see these things and I'm like, I can't even believe people sold them off last year this cheap. Ultimatum. Nightmare. And, oh my god. Really? Another Triumph. Like, imagine for a moment, we had Boulder's Gate in the summer last year when all these stores got annihilated, went out of business. Imagine if almost every pack, you hit a specialty battle bond land from Boulder's Gate. Imagine, ooh, Fiend Artisan. This was a really expensive mythic. Can someone comment below that Rudy, am I being wrong? Some of these things are bringing memories back, man. Old man Rudy's trying to, I remember some of these things. Dude, Fiend Artisan was a big deal, man. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be thinking the wrong card. We got Bane of Monsters again for the mythic. We got Crasher. And another Triumph. Godly, dude. That's insane. That is so, like, the pull rates of Triumphs. Like, can you imagine if these Triumphs... What if Triumphs... a patron sent me this before. Ooh, Vivian. Oh, man. We haven't seen you yet. Flipping Vivian coming in. Look at that. Gigatron. Giga Chad. Super Terror. Remember, if you ever want to be dramatic, add like 5,000 or 10,000. So the Cyberclaw 5,000 Terror 10x. Yeah, you make it real dramatic. Anyway, what was I saying? Can you imagine? Like, I had a conversation the other day. I know, Rudy, you didn't have a conversation. And Genesis Ultimatum. I had a conversation with someone that said, Rudy, can you imagine, ooh, Godzilla, if the Triumphs become the new modern day fetch lands? Like, fetch lands become old and stale and they're going down and reprint, Modern Horizons 2. Oh! Ozolith! And a Sharknado! Like, aren't these like... Okay, pretend with me for a second. Ozolith was like a $20, $30 card. Sharknado was like a $10, $20 card. That's, dude, the value in this is wild. And then, of course, the flipping $10, $15 Triumph. Why would we not have a $10, $15 Triumph in every single pack? Like, how on earth am I the only one freaking out over this, or does everyone else just not care? Another Vivian, of course. Okay, that's half of it. That's half. By the way, in half, we've opened 36 packs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 Triumphs in half the video already. Like, what? What? What do you, like, what? Like, is it anybody? Anyways, okay, moving on here. So, do you guys think there's a chance? That was a terrible pack. Do you all think there's a chance that Triumphs are like the new like A-tier list fetch land, and like fetch lands become like old and stale? Is there possible that the Triumphs like overtake? Oh, Fiend Artisan Foil Mythic. Like, I was thinking about that. Oh, of course. Oh, look at this. Triumph, of course, in Plant Beast Rudy form, ex-girlfriend, vegetarian. Wow. First appearance of that bad boy in foil. Like, there was a time, this was a $30 to $50 card. And that time was in, I guess, Rudy's memory, because everyone's probably laughing at me, because by the time you watch this, the values are probably so different. Like, even the kitty cat was like a $5 card, man. It's crazy, dude. Another Vivian. Oh, King Caesar Salad. Long time no see, my friend. Man, such a blast to open this stuff. Dude, what a blast from the past, man. Holy smokes, what a blast from the past. Oh, Doom Death's Companion. Crasher. Dingbat. Little baby got a terrible booster pack. That was one. Again, every once in a while you get a dud booster pack. There's no way around it. Every once in a while you just hit a pack that's just straight hot trash, man. Enclave. And Triumph, of course, for the home run as always. Perfect life form. So we're getting towards the end here, folks. But man, what amazing. Like I can't wait to see some. I'm actually gonna have to look at the comment section on this. Another good Sharknado. I'm gonna have to look at the comments. Is anybody else going nostalgia land? Oh, dude, first appearance. Which one is this? I can't even read it. Apex of Forever. Absolutely, dude. This guy looks like my hair when I'm gonna be a grandpa. Out of control looking card, man. My God, man. I feel like this set came out a few months ago, and we were all talking about how crazy the world was. And here we are in 2023 looking back at this Narset. And it's just this whole era of Ikoria, Theros, Throne, Core 20. Just this whole era, it feels very, I don't know, it almost feels surreal, Kudrow. Like Dream Den. God, that was such a broken card. Is that still banned? Dude, the amount, God, so many Triomes. And another Rudy Plant Beast Vegetarian. Godly. So many flippin' Triomes, man. Extinction Event. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wasn't this guy a thing? Am I wrong? Is anybody still watching this thing? Hashtag Rudy Bathwater. Is anybody actually watching? Is this a $10, $20 card? Or no, it's probably not. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this pack now. Look at the back of this pack. Apex of the Hunt and a foil Corona that Rudy just flung his finger on so it'd be heavy played. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I see this stuff, and I know everyone's angry at Hasbro Wizards for being a bunch of idiots. But the products themselves, man. Ooh, Apex of Thunder. Look at that one. That's an angry kitty cat. The products themselves, it's just, they make something special. And no matter what people say, even the new stuff is not hot trash, man. And I know it's the cool thing to do is complain and act like it's all going to zero. That's what we do on this channel. But, you know, ooh, Apex of Wishes. Look at this. We got Apex of Wishes and the flippin' Bio Quattro giant curvy mountains on top of this Godzilla. Apex of Forever Mythic. Last pack as we get ready to go into box 5 already. What an experience. It's been years since I've opened this, man. Ultimatum. What a throwback. Phoenix. And there's one of those dud packs. So it feels like one in every, 8 to 10 packs, you just get a garbage pack with no mythics, nothing. Ever Playful. I think it's a Commander one. And we got Everwise. Was that a Commander? No, I think it's a regular one. And we got Apex of Death. And that is it. Very, like I said, I feel like it's like 1 in every 10 packs, you'll just hit nothing. Like that's like the equalizer pack of just, you know, to make sure that there's volatility or something, man. Everwise coming in hot again. And Triome, of course, been a couple packs. We didn't hit any Triomes for 3 packs, so we got to continue the Triome trend. But, you know, anyway, so there is a real chance that we move in the future in Wizard Ultimatum. Wizards does want things to change. There's another Godzilla, really. Or, I'm sorry, another Corona. There is a real chance. If I was Wizards, I could kind of see, like, hey, you know, fetch lands were a thing forever. Let's make a new land cycle that people look forward to. Another, by the way, Genesis Ultimatum. Another Triome. And, of course, a Perfect Life Form. Like, I get it. I can see that happening. Like, it makes sense to me. Let's refresh it and make a hot new land cycle instead of reprinting, you know, shock lands and fetch lands over and over every couple years. Like, it makes sense. Ooh, nice Gem Razor. And, of course, giant, curvy, mountain hump Space Godzilla. So, I mean, it feels like it'd be a nice way to refresh it. And it feels like they're pushing Triomes into that direction. To me, that seems... I mean, you're never really going to have a substitute for the fetch land type thing, but you can kind of tilt the market in a different direction. I feel like that's what they want to do. Like, that's the vibe I get. But I feel like, you know, they're tired of waiting. You know, every so many years, we do shock lands and fetch lands. Like clockwork, right? That's all we do. So they can get that reprint equity. Usually they wait till the price. Another 6 Space Godzillas. And I feel like that Wizards has this timeline where it's like, all right, been 3-5 years, let's do shock lands now. You know, but I don't know. Because they've been changing things here, you know. Ooh, Beast Plant, Vegetarian. With, of course, secret layers and versions in the list and all these specialty sets where they do shock lands and fetch lands and supplemental. You know, they need a new direction. They need fresh stuff. Vivian and a Space Godzilla Mythic again. God, dude, I can't wait to count the Mythics at the end here. We're getting towards the end, folks, but man, I cannot wait to count those Mythics. That's going to be wild, man. Apex Forever. All right. And a Triome. And another Space Godzilla Corona. Man, Corona is making a comeback here. Anyways, but as we get to the end here, I just once again, thank you, Kayla, for being you all and the family over there being very kind patrons. And another Triumph, jeez. And I hope you're enjoying this 2020 throwback. To me, I mean, the comment section is going to speak for itself, but to me, it feels like the absolute pulls on this video today were absolutely out of control. But I don't know, because some of the prices I'm quoting could be outdated by the time you watch this. Maybe they're not worth what they are. Because again, maybe Triumphs, by the time you watch this, they announce Triumphs are reprinted, and they're not $10, $15 a piece. Maybe we get a shift like that. Like even some of the ultimatums, maybe, you know, there's a lot of financial value in these cards and in this particular product. And I don't know if even through the boom and the bust in the last 12 months, if this is going to hold or not. All right, creation. We got the old bird. And Cub. Up, there's one of our dud packs, see? I swear, like 1 in every 8 to 10 packs, we get a garbage pack. Every time. All right, here we go. Giant. Giant again. Cavern. Hey, there's the Triumph. And Caesar Salad coming in hot with the full Monty. There we go. All right. Well, we're getting towards the end, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoyed this throwback video. No, come on. Ultimatum. I'm trying to see if we get some other crazy mythics here. Ooh, Apex of Thunder. There's one. And again, when you get these full versions that are flashy, the alternate art, the comic book, if you can get the foil versions of some of those, whew, man. The foil versions of some of those chase cards. It's like the difference in price on like the Corona foil Godzilla. Oh, God, the Dream Den card. That thing. People were so angry at that card. Apex of Death. There's another mythic over here. But to me, it feels like we had a pretty solid opening here. So I'm curious if you all think the pull rate seems better than the collector boxes on this. Does it seem about the same? A Triumph again. Does it seem like we're getting the correct amount of Triumphs or mythics? Because I remember we used to count all the collector box openings, especially with Theros. We got insane quantities. The old Leia Scavenger. She looks pretty upset. And of course, the Fiend Artisan there. Another double mythic pack so far. Pretty good pack there. Gem Racer. Triple mythic pack with a Titan of Winged Fury. Have we hit this one? I don't remember that Dino Kitty Cat. I don't know if we've hit that one. That might be a first appearance of that card. I'm not sure right now. I don't recall. All right, Sovereign. Ooh, Classification. I don't know. I might be getting excited over another Triumph and a Terra. Well, last 4 packs, everybody. I'll give you guys my closing comments here. Overall, I still think this particular product has a very... Oh, there you go. There's one of the big boys. Apex of Death. When you get these full art, flashy ones in the foil, those are the toughest ones to get. Those do not... You get like 1 every 20, 30 packs, you find some craziness like that. But no, I hope you all appreciate this Triumph throwback, of course. Oh, and a double Triumph pack in the end. Look at that. Look at now. That's... Jeez, man. That's more than the whole pack. That's probably equal to 2 packs. Wow. It almost feels more exciting than getting fetch lands nowadays. Another Triumph. Golly, the Triumph for days, man. All right, we're going to do a quick count. I got to do a quick count. Then you guys can cut the video off, thumbs down, do whatever you got to do. Gem Razor. All right, nothing last pack. Okay, we got to do a quick count. All right, 72 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27 Triumphs and 72 packs. So yeah, what is that, 1 and 3? Yeah, it's about 1 and 3, right? So 1 and 3 had a Triumph, okay? We gotta do mythics real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, 63 mythics in 72 packs. That's about right, because we had 1 dud pack, remember? Every 8 to 10 packs, that's perfectly lines up. Okay, that's all I have. Kayla, you all, thank you very much for the kindness. All the cards are heading your way. Folks, final comments for you all, for whoever's actually watching 30 minutes in to a flipping Ikoria box opening from 2020 throwback. This is a very special product, the early days of 2020, and I do continue to think it's going to age as a very unique product. It's going to be looked back upon another 3, 5, 8, 10 years, and I do think it will be a sought-after throwback thing. I think the market is, I don't want to say underappreciating these 2020-era products, but again, the market's been really taken to Pound Town, so it's been very difficult for the market to really properly value things in this era of Wizards and Hasbro's secret layers, reprints, and just craziness. But Magic continues to be an absolute powerhouse, even if we don't agree with a lot of the things. That is the facts of what's happening with the data, the market, the revenue, and the data that, or just the sales that Hasbro's reporting to Wall Street. I mean, it's pretty surreal. So thanks for watching, folks. Everyone have a beautiful day out there. As always, I appreciate the honor and privilege to entertain everybody. Hope you guys learned something. Have a beautiful day.